Hello darlings, I'm Dani702 and today we are at Tibet-Butler Preserve. A hidden gem close to the magic but away from the crowds, which is something I definitely needed after that holiday season. Now let's go explore some Florida wildlife and see maybe if we can find an alligator lurking in these lakes. Here in the Veer Carter Environmental Center, you will find some information like maps of the trails here, but also some information on some of the wildlife that you may come across. This is an American alligator. The sign says that they are a loan from Gatorland, which is a place that I definitely want to check out soon. It says they're 6 to 8 inches long and their yellow stripes help for camouflage. Whoa, look at this guy. Yikes. You see these guys almost everywhere. A gray egret. It says they were once hunted almost to extinction to provide feathers for ladies' hats, but now its greatest threat is the loss of wetland habitats. A red-shouldered hawk. We actually see these guys around our place as well. Every time I'm running, I see one and I try to stop to take a picture, but whenever I get my camera out, he flies away. That's the sound that toad makes? That's very strange. Whoa, look at that guy. Bobcat? He's cute. I haven't been here before, but you've been here once before, right, Eddie?
I've been here a few times.
A couple of times? Oh, you like to run the trails here. Would you say it's an easy trail to do?
Yeah, as long as it's not wet.
How many miles are you gonna run today?
I don't know, between like 4 and 6 maybe. We'll see what I get.
All right. Caution, alligators and snakes are common in this area. They can be dangerous and should not be approached. Open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Here is a map of the land. So this whole area is going to be closed today, so we're missing a big portion. I guess it is flooded out, but we're starting here and we'll go up and there's an overlook and then around. I made sure to grab myself a map so I don't get lost out here. Oh wow, look at this boardwalk. Oh, it's pretty long. And this is called Fallen Log Crossing. They put up this boardwalk here because it is the wettest part of the wetlands. Oh yeah, I definitely don't want to walk in that. Moving to Orlando, Florida after living in Los Angeles and Las Vegas has been a very big change. One significant difference is the scenery and the landscape. I'm used to being surrounded by beautiful mountains and hills, but for the most part, Florida has a pretty flat terrain. Something Eddie and I enjoy doing is hiking and running trails, and we've been on the lookout for a nice trail to hike around town. What's pretty cool is that this is located about 5 miles from Magic Kingdom. It's a peaceful county park that will take you away from the busy metro life that surrounds the preserve. I barely walked in and this is just so cool. I love how close we are to the bustling theme parks, but you would just never guess it. It is so peaceful over here. I'm usually a road runner, which means that I don't get to see that much wildlife when we were living in LA and in Nevada, but out here in Florida, even as a roadrunner, I'm always seeing so many different kinds of birds. I see alligators all the time. Sometimes you'll see turtles and snakes, lots of different kinds of wildlife. It is so cool just to wake up in the morning and go for your run, but catch all the wildlife. You kind of forget that you're on maybe a really long run because there's so much to look at. With almost 4 miles of well-kept and gentle trails, people of all ages can enjoy taking the outdoors and nature right here in Orlando. You will find a picnic area, clean restrooms, and even a butterfly garden here. Good job!
Watch out, it gets a little wet up there.
If you do come out here, I would recommend hiking boots or just some kind of shoes that you don't mind getting really dirty. And if you're here in the summer or the springtime, I 100% say bring the bug spray. The area has a variety of habitats including swamps and marshes. Some of the wildlife you might find here are tortoises, even river otters, of course alligators. I read you can find 100 species of birds, including bald eagles and a eastern screeched owl. Oh yeah, it's getting muddy. Ooh, squishy. Alright, let's go to this side. I'm going to step in this. Ooh, squish, squish. Ah, socks already wet. I have almost no choice but to walk in this. I'm gonna see if I can walk along this log, but it's pretty skinny. Oh, nope, my balancing skills aren't very great. I should probably put the camera down in case I fall. Oh, nope. Oh shoot. I made it. But now my socks are wet. I just heard a woodpecker. See if we're really quiet if they'll do it again. No go. Another really good thing about Tibet-Butler Preserve is that it's absolutely free to visit. Free parking, free entrance. Doesn't get any better than free. Memento Passage. Denied access. This trail is pretty long and it basically goes around the perimeter of the preserve, but during the wet season a lot of the trail could be underwater, and we just had some rain pretty recently, so that's probably why it's closed today as well. I get asked all the time, what is there to do outside of the theme parks that is close by but also free? And I think this is a wonderful option, especially if you're from an area that doesn't have the kind of landscaping that you'll see here, or the kind of nature, birds, wildlife. Like if you're from Nevada, for instance, and you're used to desert, this is definitely something I think you and your family would enjoy. Ugh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. The trail here. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to keep going this way though. I hear stomping. Is that Eddie? There's Eddie!
Looking for you.
Oh. You done?
I'm done.
How many miles did you end up running?
5.5.
5.5?
Mm.
Did you get swamped? Swamp shoes?
Yeah, actually I think it was good because
Oh my god, your legs! Oh no!
I guess in your car?
No.
Can you give me a ride home?
No.
Oh, man.
We came separately. This way to the Osprey Overlook. It says that this short trail will end at a open marsh, which is adjacent to Lake Tibet-Butler. Yeah, I would definitely recommend hiking shoes next time. Think we'll find an otter?
We'll see.
Oh, there's like no one over here. Oh.
What do I think?
It's cool. I want to see a river otter. A playful river otter is a graceful swimmer that can cruise along at about 6 miles per hour, and they can also dive up to 60 feet. Oh, look, you can see the Orlando Eye straight ahead. Let's see if I can get still enough to get that on camera. Like through these trees.
Really?
Yeah. There, let's see. Oh, there it is. How crazy. And that's gotta be like, that's pretty far from here. I mean, what, 8 miles maybe? We haven't really seen any wildlife today, right?
Yeah, it seemed like a bird.
Yeah. We definitely see a lot when we're running around our town. I'm sure certain times of days they're more active over here too.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what's the coolest thing you think you've seen, like, just running around? Like, I like all the different kinds of birds. Like, there's like those really big white flamingo looking birds. I don't know what they're called. We've seen hawks, the big vultures that we see a lot.
Yeah, those like buzzards.
Yeah.
Someone fighting over a dead possum.
Gross. You saw a turtle. You had to help across the street once, right?
Oh yeah.
There's an alligator that lives close to us. Now that I know where, yeah. Now that I know where he lives, I'm always on the lookout for him. I see him pretty often. I saw like a little baby one once too, just kind of like sitting out on the side of the river. Oh yeah, he caught one by accident. He was out fishing and he saw something like coming towards your bobber.
Yeah, it bit the line, and I was like reeling it in, and it came out of the water and everything.
Oh, it's so scary. You just cut the line?
It was only like a 4-pound line. It tore it. It like broke it off, no problem.
Oh no. The view was pretty cool, but we didn't see any wildlife. I was really hoping we can see some otters. Didn't see any otters. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining me on today's adventure to Tibet-Butler Preserve. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.